This is the Blue Hex with your reading of the day. Really, this is a reading from the Cancer full moon, but y'all gonna get this message when you get this message. This could really resonate with the energies that you may be going through right now. Our first card of this overall message being grace. Who can you grant more grace to? How do you grant yourself more grace? With this blue energy of communication, this purple energy of insight, third eye, vision, along with the yellow and orange and green. So our heart chakra, our sacral chakra, our solar plexus, along with these like little sparkles around that are white and violet, reminding me of our third eye to crown chakra. It says the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve toward a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with the human essence. Who do you need to grant grace to? And how do we grant ourselves grace? When we forgive ourselves, we forgive others. Ashe. Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Ixchel is a Mayan goddess of the earth, and she is the goddess of medicine, of the herbs, of roots. Maybe we are healing our wounds. Maybe we're healing our sacral chakra. We're getting intuitive messages from the universe. Her hands are raised up. We're surrendering to whatever it is that we need to surrender to. We're surrendering to the currents. We're surrendering to the storm because we know that it's washing us. It's healing us. It's making us step even more divinely into our power, into our highest selves, into the selves that we're meant to be. And we have ancestors. This is being divinely orchestrated from those who are watching over you. Let us give thanks to our ancestors. Let us light our candles. Let us take our baths. Because just because you cannot see the exact moment and place where they're protecting you doesn't mean that you don't know, doesn't mean that you're not being protected. You don't know exactly how they're protecting you. It could be you don't trip over that rock. You don't get hit by that car. You swerved something and your life is completely different. Give thanks. We give thanks to our ancestors, and we give our ancestors grace. We give those who came before us grace because we know what they have been through. We understand that we are the ones who are truly being medicine to our bloodline, to our generations that have come before us and the ones that come after, the seven generations before and the 7 generations after. Thinking about, I am an ancestor in training. Look up ancestor in training on Instagram by this wonderful transformational worker, Veronica. 7 generations before, 7 generations after. This is indigenous thinking. This is when we center community. This is when we forgive. When we learn to forgive ourselves, and then we learn to forgive our parents, our elders, our grandparents. Right, Oba. Third house. Check out where your third house is. Your third house represents your house of ancestors. This is the house of communication. Your ancestors are trying to communicate with you in some way. Pay attention. We have our 6th house. What routines are you creating to cultivate wellness in your life? Mental wellness, physical wellness, emotional wellness. How can you be more balanced? Also, where are the ways that you're maybe being too hard on yourself? What is that nagging voice in your head that's always making you question who you are, your intentions? Think about that. Journal about it. and 10th house. I'm seeing our ancestors orchestrating our next move in our lives, our next moves in our career. We're being promoted, we're being seen in a whole new light that's more in alignment with the motives and more in alignment with our ancestors and what our ancestors have done. Even if we can't see it. You know, a lot of us don't know who our ancestors are. We've never met them. We don't have that family tree. And you could be that walking embodiment. And we're being seen. We're allowing ourselves to be seen. And we're allowing ourselves to receive. Ashe. This is the overall message. And now I'm going to get into the message for water signs, fire signs, earth signs, and air. So, water signs, we'll get into it. So, we have here receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. It's time to pour into yourself. It's time to allow yourself to be an embodiment of divine feminine energy. Earth. Take care of your plants. Water yourself. What are the ways that you're giving to yourself? And embodying, watering yourself. Because when you give that time to yourself, when you meditate, when you take care of yourself, that is you cultivating wellness in your life. That's you allowing yourself to truly be a conduit of source and light energy. Oba is having so much fun. We have fidelity. We're walking the path. Who do you choose to be? Who are you? Walk your path. Know the path that you're walking in. And ask your ancestors for clarity on which path to walk. I forgot to mention that this is a rainbow moonstone tower for our water signs. And surrender. Yes, green energy. Surrender to love. Surrender to the love that is around you. Surrender to the love that you have received. Surrender to the love that you are and you're about to receive. The energy of surrender. Oba. No. No. Yeah. I swear, cats definitely do be tapping in, because Omar really be feeling it when I feel it. And he definitely, like, is with the shits. So, yeah. I'm gonna get into this asteroid, which we pulled. For this is a new deck that I got. The Arcana of Astrology by Claire Goodchild. Pallas Athena. The Warrior, Craftsman Tools, Spears, paintbrushes, gold. It's time to paint. Intelligence, creativity, wisdom, liberation, diplomacy, zealous, overly critical. In what areas of your life are you being overly critical? What areas of your life are you not surrendering? Surrendering to your path. Surrendering, meaning stop doing the most. Meaning it's time to receive. It's time to receive your blessings. It's time to pour into yourself. It's time to allow yourself to be poured into. And know that you are deserving. of all that you are about to receive, because there's a lot of beautiful energy coming in. The universe is pouring into you. Allow yourself to receive. And when Palace appears in your reading, it's time to make a plan. Weighing the pros and cons of a situation is going to help you in the long run. The physical act of writing your ideas down brings them to life. This helps us look at a bigger picture. We often think just about our next step, but strategizing further down the line will help ensure our victory. It's time to plan. Make that vision board, make that 2021 plan. Water signs, I know we like to go with the flow, but now is the time to truly surrender to the energy of making a plan and going with it, and also allowing yourself to make mistakes, to be a human along the way. It's okay. Become a defender of your community. Palace is not a me energy, it is a we energy, big water sign energy. Just like we have to look at the bigger picture of the personal situation, we are also part of a bigger picture in society. Your friends and neighbors may have ideas that can be utilized to benefit everyone. Period, warrior. Come on, warrior. Palace Athena. Water signs. That is your message. Fire signs. We have the Shiva Lingam here for you. I'm going to be talking more about this crystal and this stone and this energy in more depth later on in the week when I discuss the transitions of 2021 and the major energy breakdown and what energies we'll be working with, which is definitely divine feminine, divine masculine on deeper levels. Looking at duality, looking at wisdom and knowledge and the way they work together. So this is a very beautiful message for fire signs. And here we have fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. You may be seeing signs of feathers, doves, maybe white animals in some form or fashion as reminders, justice. It could be dealing with Libra in some form or fashion. But truly understanding that the best possible outcome is going to happen for you, fire signs. Especially when you trust your intuition. When you trust your intuition, when you trust that you have a divine knowledge that you can tap into, and listening to the divine knowledge and your intuition, and understanding that's healing, and that is critical. Maybe working with lapis lazuli. We have Damara, guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. When I get this card and I see this card, I often think of inner child. How would you guide your inner child? How are you holding your inner child? How are you affirming your inner child? How are you listening to your inner child and to the guidance that it wants to give you? Are you being fair to yourself? Are you being overly critical of yourself? And I know it may seem like there is darkness, but this is where this intuition comes in handy. You don't need to always see to know where to go. Use your intuition. Use that third eye. The third eye will light. It will light a way for you. It will light a path for you. And I think it's really, y'all are really channeling coming out of this lack consciousness. It seems like you're yearning for something, whether it be your creative self, whether it be listening to yourself or an actual person, a place, maybe the past. But understanding that you're abundant, you're super abundant, and it's important to let those things that we yearn for come into our field and allow ourselves to feel these things, to truly feel what it is that we feel like we're lacking, and work through that energy through journaling. Why? Why do you feel like you are without? And are you ever without? When you really think about it, are you ever without? Fire signs. Y'all are going to be working with your sacral chakra. You got this orange energy. Wear more orange. Be more creative. Engage in freedom of your sexuality. The second chakra helps us navigate our lives through our emotions and supports our ability to enjoy the sensual world. Definitely that energy of listening to yourself, listening to your emotions. You don't always got to be on go mode. And if you're feeling like you're in this darkness, like you're in this lack consciousness, it's definitely a time to just sit with it. We got this waning crescent moon. Let's see what this means for fire signs. The waning crescent moon or balsamic moon is the final step in the cycle. Ashe. Ashe. It's usually darkest before dawn. Come on. Come on. Find your way back. It is a time for rest and recuperation. Like I said, feel those emotions. Sit down. Nothing more can be done in this moment. You need to wait it out. It's important to understand that sometimes no matter what steps we take or preparations we make, we cannot change fate. I will do whatever it takes, pretty and afraid. What steps we take or preparations we make, we cannot change fate. What we can do is accept that life comes with curveballs and try to go with the flow. You don't know what's going to happen next. All you know is that you have these tools. You have your intuition. You have trust in yourself. You have trust in your ancestors. You have trust in the way that you're being guided. And never without including your inner child. Never without doing for others. Maybe you have a son, a daughter, a child. They're meant to be showing you something. They're meant to be showing you. What do you want for them? Are you giving yourself the same thing? Are you actually giving yourself the same thing that you would want for them? Would you allow them to deal with certain shit that you be dealing with? And that's the real question. Who are you? And what are you about? It's time to have a more balanced perspective, fire signs. It's time to listen to your intuition. Yes. I think that is a beautiful message for y'all. Earth signs. Ooh. I'm feeling the love. Okay, earth signs. Okay, rose quartz energy. Yeah, the universe is telling y'all to hush up. Shh, meditate. Contemplate. Take a breather. Y'all are doing a lot. Congratulations. Because you're reaching those levels. She got that green aura around her. Come on, heart chakra. This love. Allow your time to rest, to be in your own energy, to truly see how you feel in other people's energies. Life is a dance. Life is definitely a dance. And I think right now, I'm getting a lot of sacral energy here. Dance, baile. Everybody there, people. Everybody there, people. I think y'all are celebrating right now. Y'all are celebrating. Y'all are going with the flow. Y'all are creating with your heart. Y'all are expressing yourselves with your throat chakra. And y'all are not allowing yourselves to be hindered by your emotions. You're actually moving with a lightness. And you're able to do that because you're taking time. If you haven't already, you're taking time for yourself. Yes, look at this energy. This third chakra, the energy of the solar plexus chakra, helps us realize who we are and who we want to be. So we can say that the energy of the the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, helps us to realize who we are, what we want to be, so we can set a course towards our goals. This is definitely an energy of intuition, of personal power, of releasing shame and guilt for being our highest, most authentic, real selves. I think definitely manifestation. This is really where we manifest from. This is leading up to our heart chakra, which connects our lower and higher chakras. So with this energy, I'm just seeing us bask in this like infinite amount of abundance. Well, I say us, but earth signs, y'all are basking in this abundance. It looks like maybe y'all are smoking weed. Y'all are definitely just tapping into your creativity, tapping into this blue energy of expression, of truth. And you're manifesting this wealth for yourselves and just allowing yourself to be fulfilled through your heart. So continue to be and bask in love and gratitude. Come on, earth signs. In the 12th house, this is the house of dreams. This is house of Pisces. So really, y'all are making your dreams come true. Y'all are making your dreams come true, or you're receiving insights through your dreams from your ancestors. This is a great time to pay attention to your dreams, and to set a course for this year so your dreams can come true. I should. Last but not least, oh, and yeah, we have our card here. Our crystals, rose quartz. Earth signs, that was your message. Then we have air signs. Stop trying to do everything yourself. Start delegating, asking others, including Green Tara, for help. Maybe help with manifesting money, abundance. This could also resonate for your sun, moon, and rising. And it's time to really step into contemplation, maybe pulling some cards for yourself, maybe listening to your ancestors, maybe going for a run. What makes you grounded and centered? Air signs, y'all are receiving a lot of messages right now. Ground yourself. In cosmos, y'all are receiving a lot of information from your spirit team, your guides, and you're facing the cosmos. Basically, they're aligning things for you. Things that are happening now, it's like destiny. So pay attention. And 7th chakra, definitely with this pay attention energy, because you're connected to a higher power, you're connected to a larger whole, you're connected to your soul tribe, your community, and it's really time to tap into those connections in order to ground yourself in the abundance that I feel like is coming towards you as well, like this earth energy. And we're going to read this waning gibbous moon. I hope I'm saying that right. So this is waning. As the moon begins to get smaller, you may feel an urge to share recently acquired knowledge with your community, period. Reflection doesn't always have to be a solitary act. Communication about your feelings can help prepare you for the upcoming stages. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, talk to a therapist, talk to different people about the way you're feeling right now. Look at it this way. If someone else's information could help you, wouldn't you want them to share it? Y'all got a lot of beautiful insight coming in from like the universe, and maybe it's time to start with a YouTube channel. Start with those projects that you've had in mind. You have one life. Live that shit. Do the shit that you really want to do. You could also be feeling out of the loop or shunned by your community. Being ostracized hurts, and you should share how you feel with those around you. This behavior could be unintentional, so don't write anyone off yet. The key word here is sharing. So share with those who you trust the most. Share with those who make you feel like your spirit is at home. And if you're feeling like you're being ostracized, know that you are of this universe and no one can reject you. Only we reject ourselves. So truly understand this, and have compassion for yourself. Give yourself and others some grace. Yeah, sharing is caring. Air signs, y'all have a lot of insight coming in. And for you, we have, which is very resonating, this gold stone, red gold stone, which the affirmation is, I sparkle like the universe. We're of this universe, and it's time to communicate your emotions, time to communicate your creativity, because you can help someone in their transformational path and their own purpose. And more importantly, it'll help you. It'll help you to realize your goals, to see what it is, what direction you want to go in, what direction you don't want to go in. So yeah, y'all, thank you for coming to this reading, coming to my TED Talk or whatever. I hope this resonates for you. Again, this is for just an overall collective energy read. This reading was done under the full moon in Cancer, so it could be resonating for you right now. It still could be energy that's coming up for you maybe a little bit later or this week. So definitely pay attention, take heed of the advice, and truly just allow yourself to receive these messages. We're getting a lot of strong communication from our ancestors, from our guides. And just work out your emotions, work through your emotions, work through the way you want to take care of yourself. Just start imagining what you want for you. And also these like major career changes should be coming up for you. So just be abundant, be in gratitude, especially to those who've come before us. I think that's super important. I'm just gonna show this card because I think it's a cute card of ancestors. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I pray that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that everyone who receives this message receives it in love, light, gratitude, and abundance. And I pray that you are protected through all walks of your life. I pray that you're protected for the rest of this week. I pray that all beautiful things go you. And again, this is the Blue Hex. Feel free to go to my website to book a reading, to buy some tinctures if you're feeling maybe anxiety. I have a tincture for that, or an extract for that, which are just herbal remedies, holistic forms of helping with some of these mental or physical things that we may be going through, or emotional. The use of herbs has been used from definitely our ancestors. We think of these medications, big pharma, all of these pills come from an herb. So let's go to our source. Again, feel free to go to my website. If you want to book a reading, you're feeling like your energy may be off, it's a good time to get a Reiki session. I do distance Reiki. So feel free to check that out. And yeah, I pray that y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. And all these wonderful things start going your way, if they're not already there. So I say amen. So it is, so it shall be. Take care.